Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon for those of you who are on the East Coast. Hello, hello, hello to those on the West Coast. And for those of you in the Midwest, hey, hey, hello. Want to say hello. Today, we're going to be talking about Zepbound versus Wegovy. Zepbound versus Wegovy. And I know a lot of you are on GLP-1s, and I want to know which one you're on. And if you're not on one, but you're thinking about it, you're considering getting on one, this is going to be a perfect episode for you. As you're in the room, say hello, say hello. I'd love to say hello to you, see who's here. Please just say who you are and where you're from. I would love to acknowledge you personally. So hello, hello. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Let's see here. Hey, Tara. Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on into the room. Come on into the room. You have to tell me again where you're from because your girl's memory is not always that great. Okay. Montressa, good to see you back from North Carolina. Hello, hello. Colorado is here. I have a client in Colorado, a really lovely lady in Colorado. Let's see. All right, New York City is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. I was just in New York City this past weekend with my husband for his reunion, his college reunion. So we were in New York. We went to New York for that. All right, come on into the room. Today, we're going to be talking about Wegovy versus Zepbound. So get ready to let me know which one you're on, or if you're not on one yet, which one you're considering. Tennessee is in the house. Hi, Sonia. Good to see you. Welcome to the room. So glad that you all get the notification. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified, because you never know when I'm going to go live. Today wasn't actually supposed to be a live. Today I was going to just do a regular video upload, but I was like, you know what? Let's just have the conversation. And I thought it would be more fun to have the conversation with all of you versus just talk about the pros and cons of each of the GLP-1s. Hello, Shauna. Nice to see you here from Atlanta. Welcome to the room. Welcome. Please feel free to share this out if you have friends who are interested in weight loss medication, if you think that they should be a part of our community. Please, I would love it if you would share it out to them and invite them in. Say, we're live. Come on, we're live. Let's see who's here. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Welcome to the room. Come on into the room. I want to find out which GLP-1 you're on in a second, because I'm going to ask you. So get ready to put into the chat if you're on Zepbound or Saxenda, or if you're on Wegovy. I want to know. So get ready for that. Give me a second here. Let me just kick us off. Okay. So if you're curious about the best GLP-1 medication for weight loss in 2024, right? Because things are changing quickly. There's a lot of things that are looking to come out in 2025 and 2026. But in 2024, in this video, in this live, we're going to be comparing Zepbound, the tirzepatide, and Wegovy, the semaglutide, to help you make an informed decision, or just to make you more aware of what's out there, and help you discover the differences in effectiveness. We'll talk about side effects, and we'll talk about cost too. Whether you're already using one of these medications, or you're considering starting one, or you can't get the medication that you want. For me, I was initially prescribed Wegovy, but I couldn't get it. I was on the wait list for how long was it? 8 months. 8 months I waited to get Wegovy, and I couldn't get it. So then I eventually went to Zepbound. And my insurance didn't cover it. My insurance covered Wegovy, but it didn't cover Zepbound. So I'm going to want to know that from you too in a second. And I also put together a guide. It's a jumpstart guide to life on a GLP-1, and the 5 biggest mistakes that could really stall your success is in there too. So I'm going to put that in the show notes so that you can get that if you'd like. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the room. And really, like, if you're somebody who isn't on the medication yet and you're considering it, what if I told you that there is a weight loss medication that can help you lose like up to 21% of your body weight, right? Not 21% of excess weight, 21% of your body weight, right? And today that's what we're going to be comparing, right? You know, these two heavy hitters, you know, I call them two heavy hitters, Wegovy and Zepbound. But of the two, which one is better, right? So we're going to talk about, you know, these what I would consider like secret weapons to help you battle against the disease of obesity. Okay. Hello, 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 bold, brave, and brilliant ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Zepbound Journey with Ange. If you are new to our channel and you're just stumbling in, hello, I'm Angela Durant. My friends call me Ange, and so can you. And I've been on Zepbound since February of 2024. Many of you know that I've struggled with my weight and with the disease of obesity since I was like 7 years old. At my highest weight, I was 331 pounds. I'm only 5'2.5", so I'm not that tall. And I'm on this journey, right? My journey is to lose over 100 pounds. As of this week, I'm afraid to get on the scale on Thursday because I've been doing all kinds of things I'm not supposed to do, all things that are off the plan. While I was at the reunion with my husband, I'm like, should I get on that scale? But I'm around 40 pounds down, just to kind of give you guys an idea of where I am. Okay, let's see. Hello from Dallas. Good to see you here, Miranda. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Are you ready? Are you ladies? And I guess we don't have any gentlemen yet. Are you ready? Are you ready to jump into this? Put a yes in the chat if you're ready, and we can go ahead and get into it. I want to talk to you about Zepbound versus Wegovy, right? Which one is better? I want to have a conversation about that. And I thought it would be more fun to just kind of talk about it. As we get ready for that, if you're someone who's considering weight loss medication, you're already on Zepbound, Wegovy, Saxenda, Mounjaro, or Ozempic, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome. Welcome again. Please take a moment. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and ring the notification bell. So if we go live like we're doing today, you'll get the notification right away. Some of you are like, Tag, I didn't know you were going live. I wish you had told me. I wish you had told me. But I would have appreciated it if you would do that because it really does help our little channel grow, and we're growing. So thank you so much for those of you who've already subscribed to our channel. But for those of you who haven't, we welcome you to do that and go ahead and subscribe. Okay. All right. So let's jump into it. Let's get into this conversation. See, you guys are ready to get started. So let's go ahead and do that. So I wanted to make sure that I was factual and we had all the right, information. But what I can tell you is that I have been on 3 of the GLP-1 medications. I've been on Ozempic, which is also Wegovy, right? But it was a lower dose. But I was on Ozempic first. Then I was on Saxenda. And then I went to Zepbound. Okay. I was never on the brand Wegovy, but it's Wegovy, for those of you who don't know, it's the same drug as Ozempic. It's just FDA approved for obesity management, weight loss, and it's offered in a higher dose. Okay. So my doctor wanted me to go onto Wegovy. She prescribed it for me, but I couldn't get it because there was a shortage. Right. So that's when I went to Zepbound, which we thought there wouldn't be a shortage with Zepbound, but surprise, surprise, we ran into that too. But I had already started on Zepbound. Okay. So let's start first with talking about which one is more popular. Put in the chat and let me know which one you think is more popular. Do you think Wegovy is more popular, or do you think Zepbound is more popular? Put in the chat and let me know. Which one do you think is more popular? Zepbound or Wegovy? Give you a second to do that. Wegovy, okay, Wegovy. I'm seeing Wegovy. All right. Zepbound, okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, Zepbound at the moment, since it's the newest on the market, in my opinion. Okay, okay. Wegovy, Zepbound. Okay, okay. Zepbound. Okay, great, 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 great. So they're both pretty popular, right? Everybody, the word is getting out about these medications, but I would say that I would say that Wegovy is probably more popular only because Wegovy is, you can come in. My good friend is here. So she was like, I'm not going to come in the middle of your live. And I was like, oh no, I'll be done by then. But little did she know, we're just getting started. So, hi. So which one is more popular, Wegovy or Zepbound? I think that Wegovy is more popular at the moment, right? But Zepbound is quickly gaining ground. When I tell people about Zepbound, strangers about Zepbound, they're not really familiar with it. And I will say the reason why I think Wegovy is more popular is because, first of all, it was the first to be approved by the FDA for weight loss and obesity management. The FDA approved Wegovy, which is a semaglutide, for weight loss on June the 4th, 2021. Zepbound wasn't approved until November of 2023. So Wegovy had a head start, right? And when more insurance companies were approving Wegovy, but they were denying Zepbound. Initially, my insurance company denied Zepbound. They said, we don't know it, hasn't been out long enough to approve it, which Mounjaro, which is the same drug by Eli Lilly, had been on the market. But my insurance company is like, no, we don't know for weight loss. We don't know. But they were approving Wegovy. So Wegovy had a head start on the GLP-1 medications. It was the first GLP-1 medication on the market that could help you lose up to 15% of your body weight, right? Saxenda came out years before Wegovy, and Saxenda is also made by Novo Nordisk, came out years before Wegovy. However, it's not as effective. It is, the research says that it is 5 to 10, it helps you lose about 5 to 10% of your excess body weight. So compared to 15%, right? Who wouldn't want 15%, right? Okay. And so that, for that reason, and then the third reason I would say is because everybody knows Ozempic, right? Everybody's talking about Ozempic. Even the people who don't really know much about it, they just know, oh, it helps you lose weight. They don't think about Ozempic for diabetes. Right now, they're thinking, oh, the stars are taking Ozempic. Everybody's taking Ozempic to lose weight. And because Wegovy is, a version of Ozempic, and it's by the same manufacturer, that has given it more popularity too. Okay. So I would say right now it is. However, if you're like me, you're like, well, which one is going to help me lose the most weight? Because that's the one I'm interested in, right? That's what I'm interested in. So as people are signing up or going talking to their doctors, they're asking, what's going to be the most effective for me on this weight loss journey. And I will tell you that I have a friend who's on Wegovy. Actually, I have two friends that are on Wegovy, and one of them lost over 50 pounds, and she's still losing. So I know that the drug is effective, right? It's helping you lose. It's just that in trials, it didn't show that you would lose as much. So we're going to get to that in just a second. I want to make sure I'm not missing any of your comments. I see a lot of Wegovy commercials. Yes. Has anybody seen any Zepbound commercials? I haven't seen any Zepbound commercials. But yes, and they have the whole, the jingle and everything to that, right? Wegovy has some commercials now. Yep. Saxenda did nothing for me. I agree. It did nothing for me either. It did nothing for me either. Sue, I hear you. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next. I did want to mention Ozempic is becoming so popular in just our everyday language that I would compare that to when they're talking about GLP-1s. I would compare the name Ozempic to what Kleenex would be, right? Like Kleenex is the brand name for tissue, right? But everybody said, oh, I need a Kleenex, right? It's like, oh, you're on Ozempic, right? Oh, Oprah's on Ozempic. We don't know that Oprah's on Ozempic. My guess is that she probably isn't on Ozempic. She's probably on a different one. but I don't know that for sure, but everybody is calling it quote unquote Ozempic. Okay. So we know what they're talking about when they say Ozempic, even though they may not be familiar with the name Wegovy or the name Zepbound. All right. So let's get into talking about the greatest weight loss. So I want you to put into the chat. I want to know how much you've lost. I'm put in the chat which one you're on, and then do a hyphen how much you're down in weight. How much you're down in weight. So if you're Wegovy, how much? Like if you say Wegovy down 20 pounds, Zepbound down 15 pounds, whatever, put that in the chat. I want to know, do that. And then I will share this with you. Okay, so based on the research and clinical trials, Zepbound, the tirzepatide, helped patients lose up to around 22% of their body weight. For those of you who were on when I was interviewing Kristen, who's a super responder to the Zepbound medication, she's over 40, I want to say 41% of her body weight she lost. So she's trying to just stabilize and not lose any more weight because she's tiny. But she's a super responder. But on average in trials, patients lost 21% of their body weight over 72 weeks. So keep that in mind, over 72 weeks versus Wegovy was 15%, still a substantial amount of weight, but 15% compared to 21%, like sign me up for the 21%, right? And that was in 68 weeks. So just a few weeks less. Okay. So for this reason, I was very interested in taking the Zepbound because I felt like, okay, it's going to give me greater weight loss at the higher doses, right? And I'm currently on 12.5. The highest that Zepbound goes at this time is to 15 milligrams. And it starts at 2.5, which I didn't start at 2.5. I started at 5. Now let me go to the chat because I'm curious to see what you are all saying here. Let's see. Hi, Walk by Faith. Good to see you here. Hello. Glad you got the notification. Hello. Let's see here. Zepbound down 15 pounds. Congratulations. Zepbound down on 5 milligrams. You're down 22 pounds. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Sue. Wegovy down 31 pounds. Okay, Nicole. Okay. I see you. All right, let's see. Zepbound, 20 pounds. Miranda, fantastic. Mounjaro, hi, Dennis. Good to see you. It's nice to have some masculine energy in the room. Hello. Dennis is down 38.6 pounds in 4 months. Congratulations. We're not going to hate on you, right? Because we know like the guys got muscle and you guys often lose weight faster than us. We're not going to hate on you. We're just going to celebrate you. So 38.6 pounds. Congratulations. Okay. First 3 days on Zepbound 2.5. Congratulations. All right, Lisa, I see you. 17 pounds since May 5th. Wow, that's great. Fantastic on Zepbound. So we have a mixed group of Wegovy and Zepbound. Zepbound, Nia's down 36 pounds on 5 milligrams. Wow, you guys are losing a lot on the smaller milligrams. I had to go all the way up to 12.5 to get the needle to move. But congratulations. That's fantastic. And right now, Zepbound is the strongest medication that shows the greatest weight loss that we have on the market. However, as of February 2024, early data suggests that retatrutide, I hope I'm saying that right, retatrutide is the triple agonist. So you know that Zepbound is a dual agonist, right? It has GLP-1 and it's a GIP, where Wegovy is just a GLP-1. Well, tirzepatide is coming, right? It's in trials right now, and it's a triple threat, right? It has GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon. And they say that it may help you lose up to 15.6% of your body weight. And you might say, well, that's on par with Wegovy. However, the time period. So they might help you lose 15.6% of your body weight after only 48 weeks, right? So that's less than a year versus what Zepbound is like 18 months to get to the 21%, right? So retatrutide, that's a tongue twister, may be able to help you get to your goals much faster. So that is in trials right now. And I know that there's more in the pipeline, but it's pretty interesting to see where these things are going. All right, so we're talking about the good, bad, and ugly here, right? So let's talk about side effects. Let's talk about side effects, okay? I want to talk about some side effects. Denise is down 43.2 pounds, Zepbound 7.5 in 5 months. That's amazing. Congratulations, celebrating you, Denise. Okay, all right, so side effects. I couldn't find out much comparing the two about which one causes more side effects than the other one. They were both pretty much on par as far as nausea, diarrhea, constipation, all of those common issues that we know about. However, I've heard from, and then let me know if you were on one and had to switch to the other one. Let me know that in the chat, because I'd be curious to know. I know some of my friends here on the channel were on Wegovy and couldn't tolerate it. Right, you're on Wegovy and you just couldn't tolerate it. It was too much nausea, so you went to Zepbound. And I've heard that on Zepbound you have less side effects, but I'm not sure that that's true. I couldn't find any research proving that. So let me know. I'm curious to know in the chat. Oh my goodness, Wegovy down 50 pounds. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's some heavyweight losers in the group. So 50 pounds. I can't wait to get to 50 pounds. I will be celebrating. Congratulations to you. Good to see that. So let me know in the chat. I want to know if you had to switch, right? I've had like mild side effects on Zepbound, but I've had friends that said on Zepbound, when they titrate up, it's been miserable for them. And then I have other friends that said that they had to switch to Zepbound and they were doing fine. So let me know in the chat. I'm curious to know from you. All right. Tirzepatide down 22 pounds in 9 weeks. Congratulations. Let me know. I want to know if you are finding that you're having a lot of side effects on the GLP-1 that you're on, or if you had to switch to another one. I want to know that too. Put that in the chat. Okay. And I'll read those. I know it just takes a minute for you guys to catch up. So just go ahead and put that in the chat. Now, there's a point that I want to make about in favor of Wegovy. We don't know this about Zepbound yet, but in favor of Wegovy, if we had a scoreboard and we were putting the scores up on the board, I would say this is one for the Wegovy column, because they say that Wegovy may be a better option if you have heart disease, right? Both Zepbound and Wegovy are approved for clinical weight management, but in March of 2024, Wegovy was also approved for cardiovascular risk reduction in adults with heart disease, right? Who are considered overweight or obese. And that came from goodrx.com. So if you want to check out that article there. But if you have heart disease, you might say, doc, sign me up for that, right? Sign me up for that one. Okay, let's see here. I've noticed panic attacks lately. Which one are you on, Oracle? Are you on Zepbound or are you on Wegovy? Let me know. When I drink caffeine, maybe it speeds up your heart rate when you drink caffeine. Anyone a member of Kaiser, they are claiming that Zepbound has not been approved, been trying to get approval. Oh, well, anybody let her know. I know insurance, sometimes it's a challenge. So let her know about that. Let's see. Compound tirzepatide. On compound tirzepatide. Okay. So you said you've noticed panic. Oh. And do you know what's in your compound? What else is mixed in there? Is it like B12 or is it something else? I want to just do this disclaimer, as I always do. This is just one girl's journey, right? I'm sharing my journey with all of you and learning from the community as well. But I'm not a doctor. So you want to check with your doctor. And if you're having heart palpitations on any medication, you want to just touch base with your doctor, make sure everything is okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. Zepbound, my only side effects is diarrhea. Okay. All right, Tara, got it. I had been on semaglutide since September 2023 and only lost 10 pounds, switched to tirzepatide 2 weeks ago, and I'm down 10. So it's working for you. What about your side effects? No chaser, real talk. What about your side effects? Tell me if you having any on. Okay, so B12 is in there. All right, got it. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's see. Tirzepatide down. Very little side effects, but on B12. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Okay. So let me see. I have one other one I want to talk about. Let's see. Oh, the last thing is cost. Cost of Wegovy versus, and we're comparing them, cost of Wegovy versus Zepbound. Now, when doing the research, it said that the list price for Wegovy is $1,349, right? $1,349 a month for a month's supply. And it says that Zepbound was $1,059. So there was a price difference. But where I live in Pennsylvania, the retail price is $1,250 for Zepbound, right? It's still not $1,350, but it's $1,250 for Zepbound without any insurance if I had to pay fully out of pocket without the savings card. And hopefully you all have the savings card. If you don't have it, let me know. So I'll lead you to it. That's for Zepbound from Eli Lilly. Okay. So in summary, which is better, right? Which is better? If we just go on its effectiveness in helping you lose the weight, I'd say Zepbound is proven to help you lose more weight. But everybody can't tolerate Zepbound. So you might do better on Wegovy than you do on Zepbound because everybody is different. And if you have heart disease, then you might want to be on Wegovy because that may be the clear winner there. Okay. So I know that you're like, well, which one? So I would say it just depends, right? It depends on you. Let me just see some of the comments here. Saxenda made you very sick. Wow. Okay. Zepbound only side effects, slight headaches. Okay. All right, Sue. Hey, Vanessa, you're here. You made it. I want to know from you if I did a live, a day and time, would there be a better day or time for you guys if I decided to go live? I'm doing them randomly right now, but let me know if there's a better day or time you'd like me to go live. Nausea from tirzepatide. Okay, so you got didn't have any side effects from semaglutide. Oh, okay. So that's the other side of it, right? So it just depends on you, I think, and how your body responds to it. Sticking with hers because the symptoms are not major, right? I got you. And the weight loss is probably really good, right? So I wanted to share something with you also, because somebody from the community, I can't remember who it was, but someone's like, Ange, you didn't show us a picture of you in this green dress. Where's this green dress? You didn't show me. So this was the green dress. I'm going to share my screen with you for a second. This is the green dress from before. From the last time I took pictures, I was like, I bought this green dress like a year ago and I couldn't fit in it. Now I can fit in it. So I'm wearing this green dress all day long, right? But I couldn't close I couldn't button it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So let me stop the share for a second. Let me see how to do this. Let me just see. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the green dress looks like. Somebody from the community was like, Ange, you showing us other dresses, but show us the green dress. So I do have a little pin here to keep this one closed and this one closed a little bit. But you can see I have room. And this is one of those dresses that zips on the side. It's zipped. So before I couldn't even put it on without it being unzipped. But this is the dress. This is the green dress. In the picture, it looks like a teal, but it's long. It's really like almost a hunter green color. This is the dress. I cannot believe that I'm a busty girl, so I couldn't believe I could button it. I could get the buttons done. See, I'll show you what this looks like. And this dress, I couldn't, it just kept busting, but I think it's about, I would say like 3 inches off my boobs that I've lost in getting in this dress. So this is the green dress. For those of you who are like, do it side by side, show me the green dress, try the green dress with your weight loss. And my bra size has reduced. So definitely lost some in the boob area. And I'll show you the dress again. Hang on, let me just show you. I guess I'll I don't know how to do a side by side. I guess, let me see. Bear with me. I'm trying to do this. Let's see. Maybe like that. I don't know if you can compare it, see the boobs. So, and I guess I have a little more room in the hips too, but it was definitely I couldn't close it. So here I am. I wanted to share that with somebody. Was like, hello girl, you need to show us that green dress. I was like, okay. All right. So I wanted to share that with you. All right, let me go to the comments and then we will oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, little by little we're getting there. Yeah, so you notice the difference. I can button the top. And let me know, like, if you've been shopping in your closet, okay, so you're paying 25, perfect. That's what I'm paying too, Tara. And I'm on vacation right now, and baby, I'm wearing all the things, crop tops, two pieces, etc., etc. Okay, the Oracle 444. I see you. I love that. I celebrate you for that, because isn't it so much fun that you can now fit into all the things, right? I can't fit into all the things yet, but little by little. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. It's a win, right? Whatever we can celebrate, a win. Because I know on Thursday when I upload a video, right? My next video is my weigh-in, right? We might not be celebrating so much that day because I'm a little scared to get on the scale, because we've been having too much fun, me and my husband. Okay, congrats. As a busty girl myself, I understand the safety pin struggle. Yes, but at least we can button it, right? At least we can button it. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So I wanted to come here. I wanted to talk about, Wegovy and Zepbound, because so many of you are on it. And for those of you who haven't, who are not on it yet or are considering going on it, I wanted to kind of give you the pros and cons from people who are on it, right? Hopefully that was helpful. And any questions? Let's open up for Q&A. Any questions that you have for me? Anything that you want to talk about today while we're going? We have a few more minutes. Anything you want to throw out there? Any comments? Any concerns? Any questions? That we're live. Let's see here. An RN that works different overnights, so I don't have any consistent days off to catch. Oh, okay, got it. Well, nice to have you here. I'm glad you're here now. But if there's a specific day that you'd like to see me go live, please let me know, because my friend just walked in. There's a food truck out front. They're selling cheesesteaks, right? I told you Thursday is not going to be pretty when I get on that scale, right? Yeah, so if you're let me see. Hello. Nice to see you. Anyone dealing with Ozempic face? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think I have Ozempic face. I think my face was so full that when I do lose all the weight, it's just gonna look normal. But is anybody kind of have a sunken look in their faces in the community? Let us know. The Oracle wants to know. Busty girl problems. Me too. Yep. We're all a part of that same crew. I did want to mention to you, and I know it's not for everybody here. I always say that it's not for everybody here in our community, but for those of you who are interested in sharing your story. Someone who's in the beta said, I said, why do you want to do a YouTube channel? She said, because I know that I'm sitting on my story, that I have a story that can inspire and encourage other people, but I'm not sharing it, right? And I was like, yes, you have such an amazing story. You should be sharing it. So for those of you who are interested in starting your own YouTube channel, or you have a YouTube channel and you want to monetize it and you want to, do more and build your community, well, we were able to monetize this YouTube channel in 45 days. That was I was shocked. We celebrated on here. I was shocked. But for those of you who are interested in it, we are doing a program. It's called Be Brilliant on YouTube. And we take you through, I share everything with you that I've done to help build my community, and happy to share that with you. So if you're interested, all you have to do is email me. Let me put my email in here now. It's Angela at BeBrilliantMovement.com. I hope I spelled it right here. It's Angela at BE. Hang Let's see if it comes up. Yep, Angela at BeBrilliantMovement.com. Just send me an email because I don't want all your information on the internet. Just send me an email and I will call you. Leave your number and I'll text you, and then we'll set up a call to talk about the program, right? It's called Be Brilliant on YouTube. And I just want to show you, to take you behind the scenes, to show you what is possible and what kind of reach you could have. Whether you are looking to grow a community, whether you're looking to just have some accountability, or you want to monetize it. You may be able to monetize much quicker than me. It might be slower than me, but I just want to show you what's available to you. And this is the back end. This is like kind of behind the curtain, right, of my channel. And so right now, with the help of all of you, we've had 99,949 views. Almost 100,000 views. Can you imagine sharing your message and touching the lives of that many people? Our watch hours have been over 14,000 watch hours of the videos, right? We have 2,000. If you look over here to the far right, you see 2,221 subscribers, right? So we're not huge yet. We're still a little channel, but we're growing, and more every day we're getting new and new subscribers. So please subscribe if you haven't. It really helps our little channel, okay? And then from a revenue perspective, I would do these videos anyway because it helps me with my accountability, and I just love the community. But what if you can get paid by YouTube running ads on your videos? Well, that's what's happening here. And so far, they've given me $802.92. $802.92 for every video they run, every ad they run. They pay you 55 cents and they keep 45 cents. I think that's a fair deal. It's better than any other platform out there. I mean, if you're on TikTok, you already know they're already shutting down people talking about GLP-1s on TikTok. So a lot of people are coming. You'll see a lot of new people coming here. But there's plenty of room for you because you're different, right? And for those of you who don't know, my background is I'm a brand strategist. So the way that I teach you to build your YouTube channel is from a brand strategist perspective. And I'll show you I won't hold anything back from you. I'll show you exactly how I did it. So if you're interested, I'll remove that. Now, if you're interested in that, I know it's not for everybody. Some of you are like, I'm afraid I would never share my stuff on YouTube, right? But for those of you who are like, I am sitting on my story. I feel like I can impact the lives of other people. If that is you, then just shoot me an email, say, I'm interested in YouTube, and then I'll connect with you and we'll talk, okay? All right, okay. Any other questions? Hello, Traces. Good to see you. Hello. Oh, I think I know you. You have your own channel. So nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. Okay. Fantastic. So it's so wonderful to see all of you here. I will be uploading another video on Thursday with my weigh-in, which I'm scared because there's a cheesesteak over there. My friend has a cheesesteak over there with my name on it. So I'm scared. But I wanted to say thank you all for joining it. Oh, thank you so much, Anchor Moments. Nice to see you. You rock too. Yes, I know exactly who you are. You're doing an amazing job. Put your YouTube channel in here too. Put your YouTube channel and I'll share it with the group. Because yours is wonderful. Somebody in the group shared it with me, so I want to share it with you too. Share yours as well. I was trying Wegovy, but due to the shortages, I'm on Saxenda. Yeah, Saxenda is not the best, but it's good to have something in your system to help you along, but it's not the best. Yes, I'm on Wegovy. Yep. Good. You're very welcome. Yeah, hurry up because we're getting ready to close it. So put your handle up so that they can find you easily on YouTube because you have a great channel. Somebody shared your channel with me, so I'm going to share your channel with all of our friends in our community here. All right, ladies. Or I'll add it to you. Just post it for me so I can put it in. You're very, very welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. I want you to go out there. I want you to be bold because it takes boldness to be the one of the first to take these GLP medications. You're on the cutting edge. You're leading the pack. Everybody else is coming after you, ladies, and gentlemen. So it takes boldness to do that. I want you to be brave, because it takes courage to really stand up for yourself, to advocate for yourself, and to say, this is something that I need. I understand it's a disease, and I'm ready for the battle, right? Whether it's Wegovy or Saxenda or Zepbound, you're in it to win it for yourself, and that takes courage to do. And I want you to go out there and be brilliant, because you are, and people are watching you. And you, when you show up and shine, you give people permission to do the same. You show up and you're courageous. You give other people the opportunity and the permission to step out there and try and advocate for themselves as well. So I want to thank you all for that. Let me just see who else we have here. Thanks for the live today, Ange. I so needed your joy vibe. Okay, I need your joy vibe too. Thank you so much. Okay, Traces of Twan's Life is up there. Please subscribe to her channel. It's excellent. You're going to see a wonderful journey. Thank you so much for tuning in, Twan. Nice to have you here in the community. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, please. And share this video with your friends. Invite them over. Let's continue to grow together. Thank you so, so much. Go out there, be bold, be brave, be brilliant. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.